let's talk about it, man. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Liverpool 1. Congrats to Liverpool. And they go back up in the top 6. You know, good win. I think Liverpool did a lot of good things in this game where Klopp, once again, he got the lineup right. I think he got the lineup right here with Robinson, Kabak, Phillips, Alexander-Arnold, and Alisson. I think the center-back pairing of Phillips and Kabak did some very good things in this game. I'm gonna talk the truth like I always do. Phillips have been big. Yo, pass me the Phillips, bro. No, not a flat head. Not a flat head. Pass me the Phillips, man. All right, let's get to work. Nathaniel Phillips have been doing the job. You have been doing the job. Look. You can't get the entire job done with only a screwdriver. So that's why you need a Kabak and a Robertson. Fabinho in the midfield. Thiago tried really, really hard on the day. I was talking about Thiago earlier. He tried too hard, in my opinion. And he got taken off by Klopp. And he was perplexed. Did you guys see that when Thiago was like, and he came off at the nearest point on the other side of the field? He wasn't expected to be taken off. He wasn't. And I think Thiago is trying very, very, very hard. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing that you could see that he's trying harder than he usually tries. I don't know if you guys disagree or you agree with me, but that's just how I feel. That is just how I feel. I think Fabinho and Wijnaldum were very, very busy in the midfield. And Mane, even though, he had a good chance to score, he should have scored, but he had a bad touch. You could see Mane isn't as sharp as he usually is. He got a header. He put it wide. He could have at least tested the goalkeeper there. He is still not very sharp in the final third of the field. Still not very sharp. And it was the sharpest man on the day, Diogo Jota, that scored the goal against his former team on his first visit to Molineux since he transferred to Liverpool. He was a former Wolves player. So, guys, we could also say that, remember we were actually saying Liverpool, yeah, they missed Van Dijk, they missed Gomez, but when Diogo Jota got injured, I think that is what really, really derailed Liverpool the season, and the wheels fell off big time. But seems like the wheels are coming back on since Diogo Jota fit again, played against RB Leipzig, and he did play well. Played against it did play a Premier League game. They think he did play the Premier League game that Liverpool lost, if I'm not mistaken. Not gonna get too much into that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Can't remember everything. But Jota, clinical on the day. I think Patricio should have saved that. That was savable. That was definitely savable. But, got to give props to Jota for being at the right place at the right time, getting that ball from Sadio Mane on a quick break. I think it was in Wolves' position from Liverpool's third of the field, and quick transition on the break, and Jota to do the rest. He is the man. He is the man. He is Liverpool's talisman right about now. It's not Mo Salah. It's not Mane. It's not Firmino. It is Diogo Jota. Jota is the answer. He is the truth. But Jurgen Klopp, what he did by playing him against Midtjylland was one of the dumbest things we've seen this season. Should have never played. And it's these kind of decisions why managers end up getting sacked in the end. Because you make a daft decision like that when the player didn't need to play against a Midtjylland where the group was wrapped up already. It was a dead rubber game. He got injured. It ended up costing Liverpool their title defense. Am I correct with that, guys? Am I correct? I think I'm spot on with that. I think I'm definitely spot on. So that was Jota's 6th Premier League goal of the season. Scored late in the first half in extra time. Sadio Mane's 5th assist. And Wolves, who are a better second half team, did play well in the second half. Did create some chances, but none good enough to beat Alisson Becker. Guys, there was an incident very, very early on in the game. Early in the game when there was a situation where Allison actually pushed down Nelson Semedo in the box. That could have been a penalty shout. If the referee had decided to point to the spot, VAR would not have overturned that at all. Wolves got their chances, but then again, they didn't take their chances, man. Nelson Semedo, tame shot in the 5th minute. You gotta score. You gotta score. When you have opportunities to score against Liverpool, you have to score, or else it's gonna come back and haunt you. And it definitely did. It definitely did. Sadio Mane's chance. Thiago, Wijnaldum linking up to set up Mane. Mane not as sharp as he used to. And I don't know if it has to do something with his hair or anything, because his style isn't even as sharp as it usually is. Maybe you could blame COVID-19, the lockdown, and, social distancing. You can't see a barber and all of that. But, Mane, you have to get something done with the hair, bro. Shave it off or something, man. Do a Taylor Swift and shave it off, shave it off like your boy Dominic Rich. Shave it off. Don't know why you're holding on to Sadio Mane. You're not Samson, bro. You do not need the hair. Shave it off. Shave it the freak off, man. But yeah, man, there was Thiago's foul on Joao Moutinho that is worth talking about. It could have been a situation where, who knows, Joao Moutinho could have got injured and we could have seen a situation where Thiago could have got sent off, but it ended up being a clean tackle. And during that whole move, Adama Traore broke away and he was well dealt with by Ozan Kabak. I think that was a situation where Adama may have been offside as well. And the 37th minute, there was Mane's header. Mane, you got to put that on target. Any way that is on target, it goes in the back of the net. And I think Wolves were holding their own very, very well up until that point, because they haven't been at their most potent without Raul Jimenez and without Podence and a few other players missing out as well. So, yeah, Neves had a great chance. He put it wide. They had their chances where Ruben Neves could have hit the ball first time, but he took too many touches. It went wide. It definitely went wide. You see what I'm saying? So Jota, he scored late in the half there, and he gave Liverpool that confidence coming back in the second half where they had to manage the game well, and they did. But there was a brilliant chance there by Cody. The Wolves had their chances. Cody had an open header. He put it wide. There was also a situation where young Fabio Silva had a header. He hit his shoulder. So they had their opportunities. You see what I mean? But ultimately, they were tamed. Wolves were tamed by Liverpool. And Diego Jota being the X factor. The X factor here. So congrats to Liverpool. I did predict Liverpool to win the game, and they did. This is a big 3 points in the quest for top 4. Or you could put it in other words to say Liverpool have revived their top 4 hopes with a big 1-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers, where they have done the double over the Molyneux side. Big double. Big win early on in the season. I think it was a 4-0 win and a 1-0 win. Even if the scoreline isn't by a big margin, it is a big win considering what Liverpool have been doing at home. They have been traveling better as of late. But before, it was their away form that was actually worrying. But now it's their home form where they have lost 6 home games in a row. Well played, Liverpool. I got to give it to y'all. Well played. I think Mo Salah could have been better on the day, and he did ended up scoring, which resulted in the incident where Rui Patricio got hurt. And let me mention something there where they've been talking about it all the time, right? When there's an obvious offside, just raise the flag. If it's obvious, raise the flag. If it's tight, leave the flag down. Let the play go through, and then VAR would do its thing. But if it's obvious, raise the damn flag, because that is a situation where if the flag was raised, then Connor Cody would have stopped. Rui Patricio would not have come out for Salah. Salah would have just stopped and the game would have went on. But because the flag was kept down, Salah went through, Cody came through, the ball in the back of the net, Salah celebrating, looks over, it's offside. Cody knees Rui Patricio in the head. He's knocked out. Has to go off. Concussion substitute brought on. Ruddy. Liverpool did use their concussion substitute too, I think. But I don't think they did. They wanted to. Yeah, they wanted to. They wanted to bring on Curtis Jones, but they didn't. And Rui Patricio out with a head injury. So it's not been a lucky season for Wolves in terms of head injuries at all. Where, Raul Jimenez have been out since God knows when with a cracked skull. David Luiz and now Connor Cody, knocking out his own goalkeeper there. So that could be a problem if he's not back. But I think he'll be back. He'll be back. You guys are saying there was some good news that came out. So get well soon. Get well soon, Rui Patricio. For Portugal, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He will be fine. He will make the Euros. But Anthony Lopez is, has climbed up the pecking order. And there's other goalkeepers like Jose Sa as well available. So, guys, I won't be doing a FIFA stream tonight. I want to do a FIFA stream, but I can't tonight. I have to preserve the voice. And also I have to, have other things I have to do. FIFA streams will come back definitely on Wednesday, where I have signed Lionel Messi and I have signed Neymar. The reunion of Messi and Neymar at Santos FC, where we are now in the Premier League. So remember that. But look, big win for Liverpool in the grand scheme of things. And they go back up, to 6th. And they are fighting for that top 4 spot, where they are only 5 points behind Chelsea. Liverpool, it's yours for the taking. It's yours for the taking. It's up to you if you're going to clean up your act at home and get it. Listen, if you can't do it for yourself, hire a cleaning company, because your act is really dirty at Anfield. Hire a cleaning company, get Anfield cleaned up, get back to your winning ways. Or else, Europa Conference League. But look, right now, even Europa League would be kind of embarrassing for Liverpool. You got to get top 4. Liverpool, you have to get top 4, or else we would not give you a break next season. We won't give you a break next season. You know what I'm saying? So they have 46 points. They're 13th win this season. They have lost 9 and drawn 7. And 6 of those 9 losses have been at home in their last 6 home games, it's ridiculous. And guys, do you know the team they play at home next? Aston Villa, where they have a chance to get revenge on Villa for that 7-2 drubbing they received early on in the season. And remember, guys, when we were talking a lot about that 7-2 and the Liverpool fans said, that's just a one-time thing. Yeah, the result is a one-time thing, but I don't think Liverpool fans thought that they would have lost 9 games this season so far and drawn 7. That is 16 games you have not won, And I'm pretty sure there are some Liverpool fans out here who have predicted Liverpool to win all of their 29 league matches. Delusional. Okay? But we're going to move right on. Wolverhampton Wanderers not doing as well this season like they have done in the previous 2 when they came back to the Premier League, but they are 13th in the league. They do have 35 points, about 5 points needed, 3 to 5 points needed for safety. I think they will get safety. They will be in the Premier League next season again. But Nuno has to continue to build this team. Nuno, I have a recommendation, Nuno, for a signing. And thanks, guys, for hitting 75 thumbs up. We have hit 75 thumbs up, which is an awesome stuff. That's a great thing. Nuno, the player you signed this summer His name is Sergio Oliveira. He's Portuguese. Sign him up. Sign him up. That's all I got to say. I ain't going to add nothing else there. So congrats to Liverpool. So what are you guys saying in the chat here? That's my thoughts on the game. Liverpool, I think, and Klopp did all the right things. Stars aligned. 1-0 win. 1-0 win. Could they get top 4? It's up to them. Arsenal and Villa next. It's up to Liverpool. It's up to Liverpool. They're already through to the last 8 of the Champions League. It's now pending to find out who they're going to get. We will know this Friday as well. So, yeah, what are you guys saying in the chat here? We have Adam the Great is saying ref was pro Liverpool today. Wolves were robbed and ref was against them, especially in the second half. That Diego Jota potential second goal was a big mistake by the ref. Moutinho got hit in the face. We all know the Premier League refs are suspect. We know that. Big up to Tahar Beshri. Thank you for tuning in from Algeria. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. So, Formidables is saying Grealish will be back for that game, and Liverpool have lost last 6 games and barely score goals at Anfield. Bad news for Liverpool. The Formidables is a City fan, by the way, so he's just hitting Liverpool with that the same energy that Liverpool fans be hitting City with, basically. So yeah,